Do not attempt to adjust your set. This is a Streaming Freedom Video Bulletin. It cannot be stopped, and it is the only free voice left on the net. Hello friends, and welcome back to the channel. In today's Skyrim mod showcase on the PS4, we're going to be taking a look at a mod that allows us to take many of our low-level potions, poisons, and soul gems and change them into one or more of their equivalent higher-level tiered items. This would be perfect for anybody that is about, I'd say, mid to late game, when your character is at a high enough level that finding all of these really weak potions really isn't doing you much good. It doesn't heal you by much and doesn't net you much money if you decide to sell it. By using today's showcased mod in what I would say would be a very immersive way to combine these items, you're then able to have a lot more use for these low-level items in your mid to late game, making them much more worth going ahead and picking up. With that said, let's see how to find today's showcased mod. So in order to find this mod, bring up the search function with L1 and then type in Mystic to the search bar. The mod that you're looking for is right here. The name of it is Mystic Condenser PS4. It is by the mod author Dave0523, and the mod description in part reads, "I don't know about you, but I hate it when my high-level characters keep finding low-level potions and poisons in chests, houses, dungeons, Draugr, etc. When you have 300 plus HP, that potion that heals 25 isn't of much use. Likewise, weak poisons aren't of much use against giants and dragons." Well, now you have another option. The Mystic Condenser will combine 2 or more potions, poisons, filled soul gems of the same type into 1 or more of their higher level counterparts with no loss of efficiency. For example, 3 standard potions of healing restore 50 points of health each will condense down to 2 potions of plentiful healing restore 75 points of health each, preserving the total 150 points of health while taking up 0.5 less weight and being worth a few more septims as well. Now, one important thing to know if you're going to use this is what it says here. The Mystic Condenser works on all standard potions, poisons, filled soul gems in the game. It does not work on player brewed potions and poisons. Additionally, the level of the potions or poisons that can be condensed is based on the player's level. If you're not high enough level for the potion or poison to appear in the standard level lists, the recipe should not appear on the menu. Also, if you don't have enough potions, poisons, soul gems to condense, the recipe will not appear on the menu. This is to not fill your menu with grayed out items. Currently, there is 199 different combinations. And if you are going to download and install this, please, as always, read through the mod description in its entirety. It does let you know here that these condensers can be found in the Palace of the Jarl of each Hode, usually within the Court Wizard's work area, and there's also one in the College of Winterhold, as well as both of the Dark Brotherhood sanctuaries, with Dawn Stars being available after you have purchased the Poisoner's Nook upgrade and the Ragged Flagon Cistern. And while we won't be going to each of these locations, I will take you to several once we get in game. Okay, so I have just saved my footage. Hopefully I don't crash in here as we make our way through Dragon's Reach, because ever since the Creations update, I crash in here constantly. I don't know why. Never did that before. In any case, we're looking for this room, and the Mystic Condenser should be added somewhere in here. Actually, I think yeah, that's it right there. So it's located here right next to the Arcane Enchanter, as well as the Alchemy Lab, and the Mystic Condenser has been placed conveniently right here in between them. Really cool looking too, I like that. So also, I should point out that your menu, you should have several of the same items as long as you can create them, but your menu won't look like this unless you happen to be using TK's interface overhaul. So the way the menu looks is not a part of today's showcased mod. In any case, as you can see, I can create a potion of healing. It gives me the option. I require 2 minor potions to create one of the normal healing potions. So let's go ahead and do that, and as you can see, it added one. However, now let's go ahead and select, let's see here, Let's do a plentiful. So I need 3 healing potions to create a plentiful, and it will give me a quantity of 2. So let's go ahead and create that. And as you can see, that gave me 2 plentiful healing potions added. Now I don't think I have any poisons to be able to show, but we can go ahead and do a soul gem. So if I want to get a common soul gem, I have a requirement of I need 2 lesser, and so that will give me 1. Let's go ahead and create that. So as you can see, 1 common was added. And let's also go ahead and let's do a grand. So for a grand, I need 3 of the greater soul gems. Let's go ahead and do that, and that'll give me a quantity of 2. As you can see right there, that's been added. And as I scroll down here, okay, it looks like that's as far down as I can go. So depending on, again, the requirements for what you have inventory-wise, you may have more in this list or less, as the other ones won't appear if you don't have what you need, or depending on what your level is to create the items. Okay, so I'll go ahead and I'll take you into a few more areas so we can see where some more of these are at and test them. But again, just remember, if you don't see it in this video, that the majority of these are with the Jarl Palace, wherever the court wizard does their work. So located here in Mystical Keep in Riften, the Mystic Condenser is in the room where you just saw Lydia head into. So you want to head in here, and then you'll find that actually she's headed right to it. It's located right here against this wall. And as you can see, NPCs can and will interact with it. Way to help out with the showcase, Lydia. Hurry up and get back into place. Let's make it look like we actually know what we're doing and didn't look for this for 2 hours. So, located here in the Blue Palace, in Solitude, you'll make your way up the stairs, and then here at the throne, make a left. Head directly into this room. Then once inside here, you'll find that the Mystic Condenser is located right here, very close to the Arcane Enchanter. So I figured with the way the mod description was talking, I'd better show the Palace of the Kings. So to find the court wizard's location, you want to head to this door and head inside. Make your way up these steps that you see Lydia is coming down. And if I recall correctly, it should be... yeah, you want to head straight back, and that is where you will find the court wizard for the Palace of the Kings. So the Mystic Condenser should be somewhere in here. Unless I'm overlooking it. There it is. Okay, so Mystic Condenser is located right here. And let's go ahead, because I forgot that I was going to test this. So let's go ahead and test one. Don't have much that I can create, so we'll go ahead and do this. Just to give me a quantity of 10 of these greater soul gems. So let me go ahead and create that. Takes 20 to do so. As you can see, it gave me 10 added, and as you can see, it now lessened the amount that's appearing here for me to be able to create. That's probably because I used up a lot of my ingredients, so it removed what I could no longer make. So for the location located here in Understone Keep in Markarth, you want to head to these guards and make a left. And this one actually turned out to be pretty easy to find once you knew where to look. It's located right here, right where you see that NPC is currently at. In fact, okay, it's Cosimo, and he's actually working right at it. So for the College of Winterhold, you want to make your way to the Archmage quarters located here. Now, a word of warning, if your college is heavily modded, like mine is, I know a lot of ours are because there's so many different mods for this. I'm using the Magical College of Winterhold that adds like all this stuff that you see. It could make this Mystical Condenser a little bit hard to find. If you're not modded, there'll be a tree here. If you are modded, there'll be whatever. In any case, make a left at this, and then you want to look along this wall. And mine is located right here. As you can see, it's kind of fused into this desk. Now, I did test this, and it does work. As you see, my character kind of fuses into the table too, but I am able to go ahead and create an item, and then it just kind of like kicks me back out. So it does work, so it shouldn't have too many conflicts, at least with the Magical College of Winterhold. Again, come in right here. For me, it added it to this location right here. And that brings us to the end of today's video. Again, please keep in mind that I did not show each of the locations where these are added. I didn't have time to run to them all trying to find them, but for the majority of them at least, they should be located wherever the Jarl's Court Wizard is at. So if you think that this mod would be good for you in your current playthrough, help to enhance your experience with the game, then definitely give it a download, check it out. Thank you for taking the time to watch the video. Take care. This has been a Streaming Freedom Video Bulletin. Peace out.